Hi Capricorn, Scottish Gypsy here to do a super quick bonus reading. Today I have the Energy Oracle, the Psychic Oracle, and I do have Rider-Waite, but you're looking at about a 10-minute reading. Your full comprehensive reading went live a week ago, and those readings happen every 2 weeks. By the way, my name is also Karen. Let's get on with it. And by the way, hello Kate. I met one of my beautiful viewers, subscribers last night. I went to see two psychics and a medium, and Kate introduced herself to me. That was so beautiful to meet someone in the flesh. So mwah, it was lovely to meet you, Kate. And I told her I'm really hoping things turn around for the Capricorn collective, particularly with Pluto out of the mix. The readings have been slowly improving, Capricorn, but you guys have had a tough period. But without further ado, let's get on with it. Bottom of the deck. Oh yeah, let that chapter close. The World. So a chapter may have recently closed in the recent past. It could have been quite a significant chapter of your life. You could be in a new season of life, I'm hearing. But the World represents the 4 fixed signs as well. And it also can talk about the Earth. So it can connect to travel, you know, things being global in a sense. So, you know, in terms of business, it can be around expansion, growth, opportunity, that kind of thing. Oh, Capricorn. Okay. Oh, Capricorn. I do have the 5 of Cups with the 2 of Wands. You know, the 5 of Cups connects to grief, feeling lost or loss, hurting. And the 2 of Wands, though, it is fire. So I don't know if there's something that you're waiting on here, or you feel like you're playing the waiting game. I do see Chariot energy at the bottom of the deck. Now, I was feeling travel or relocation or movement, because Chariot and the World can certainly represent that. Let's see. Capricorn. Okay. 2 Cups. Taurus pulled that today. Go the Earth signs. When I was at 2 Psychics and a Medium last night, I'm a Taurus. They handed out tarot cards to everyone, and I got the 2 of Cups. And I just did Taurus's reading, and they got the 2 Cups. Ooh la la. Beautiful for soulmate unions, whether they be romantic or platonic, but it is a time of connection and being spiritually aligned. Now, it could be more than one person. It could be a special someone. Now, they're sharing the Ace of Cups. Okay, it's a spiritual union. 2-2 is showing up in the reading. You might be seeing number 22 a lot, or repeating 2s. What's crowning Capricorn? Moving on. I mean, look, moving on is beautiful in itself, because it does tell me, Capricorn, things are improving for you. And I'm really glad to see this. It can say that you're coming into a much more tranquil time, you know, like, so mentally, I think you're going to be more at peace, more settled, I'm hearing. But also for some of you, you or another person could be making a decision to transition on or transition out of a situation. Now, it can be anything. Like, the moving on can be, you know, leaving a home. So there could be a move. You're deciding it's time to move on. But also, you know, it can be about just letting it go, right? So just making peace with the situation and just saying, you know what, I'm moving on now. And it feels just being at peace with that decision. Okay, that's what I'm picking up. All right, let's work with Energy Oracle. We've got rest and rejuvenation, but it is next to hostilities. I do feel like you've had issues in the recent past. Now, it could have been with one person. It could have been with more than one person. I do feel that there's hostile energy, and you may have felt the need to calm your nervous system down. It's worked. I will say that. 6 of Swords crowning you. Your nervous system is showing up as more regulated and more at peace and settled. I kept hearing that word. You might have gotten to that place through meditation, Capricorn. And it's interesting because Kate was sharing how meditation is a really big part of her life now. And perhaps a lot of Capricorns are in a similar position. It can also relate to just having a break, taking a rest. There could have been a holiday, or just you choosing you. Okay, so there could have been a situation and you just had to calm down from it. Okay, so it's a period of rest and rejuvenation. Let's see, Capricorn. Okay, interesting how that happened. Did you see that? strategy with another reference to two people. No. Strategy was the card that came out. So you or someone else could be planning something, right? Because you've got Two of Wands, waiting, planning, strategizing. It could be you. You could be making plans, putting a plan in place or a strategy in place. I do see great cards for relationships, particularly close bonds. So, and it can be a man and a woman. It can be same sex. It can, as in friendship. It doesn't matter. It's caring connections. But for a lot of you, there could be something around a really important connection. You know, a soulmate. Let's keep going. Capricorn. Indecision. Woof. Another visual reference to a 2. Okay. So I'm really seeing, even though this is number 8 on the card, I'm seeing the 2 signposts, right? So you've got 2 of Wands, 2 of Cups, and a crossroads. Which way? So, you know, you've got cards referencing planning, strategizing, thinking, and you've got, well, I've got a couple of options here. And for some of you, it doesn't mean there's only 2 paths or 2 options or you're at a crossroads, but it could be. Just feel you're making decisions right now about your future. Let's see, Capricorn. And it's next to the waiting game, 2 of Wands. So you might feel like you're playing the waiting game at the moment, or you might not be ready to take action. Look at this, patience. So you're being really patient. Seeing 10:10 on the clock. You might be seeing 10:10 a lot at this time, endings and new beginnings. You know, this is what the angels are saying, that it is a time to be patient and wait. So whether someone's waiting on you making a decision, or you could be waiting on someone else. That's kind of what I'm picking up. Let's get a crowning energy. Or maybe you don't need to rush something. I do see a person who is feeling tied up in knots. What I'm picking up, Capricorn, is you or another person feels a sense of restriction, a lack of personal freedom. And that might be what's holding up someone's decision. And I'm saying someone because I can pick up on cross-watcher. So you'll need to place it where it fits. These 2 cards are together. Now, they could be related to a 2 of Cups, but doesn't have to be. So you're planning, you're strategizing, you're thinking about a decision, but you're feeling that you lack the personal freedom, or you're feeling a sense of restriction that you either can't do what you want to do or move in the direction you want to move in. And, you know, they pulled me back to the Chariot, and it feels like that. Whether it's a physical move or travel, it's movement. So let me just see what's at the bottom. Oh, look at that. Angel of Patience. And it's next to the 6 of Cups, which is a soulmate energy. So for those of you whether it's maybe you're doing something with your best friend, it could be a romantic relationship, right? It's like the angels are working with someone. So it could be you or another person, or the situation between you and them. This feels like a soulmate, a kindred spirit. You could have a lot of past memories with this person. Some of you might want to reminisce, interesting. You might want to revisit the past, because it can be a card of nostalgia, past memories, and they're pulling me back to this card again. There's someone that you care about. Oh, they pulled me to Victory, Journey, and Chariot. It's either metaphorical, someone taking charge and taking action, or there could actually be a trip or a journey, and there's a sense of victory coming through for you. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon. God bless. Bye, guys.